What's going on, my fellow cryptopreneurs? Hope all is well with you today, this evening, this afternoon, whenever you watch this. This video is going to be about December 3rd. I do believe there's a nice breakout coming. I do believe it's going to be to the upside. It's going to look something about like this. I got a cat jumping on me. Hopefully that didn't disturb the audio. Sometime December 3rd. Now, it could be just in a matter of hours. It could be another 24 hours. What I want to show you, what I'm looking at here is, I suppose I should explain this. What I want to show you, what I'm looking at here is this descending bullish triangle. Let me mark it a little more clear for you. It's this guy here. I'm using this blue trend line. Whoops. You know what? I don't need that. I just turned this one yellow. Let's make this guy yellow, like so. And then get a trend line out. Down here, this white horizontal line at 94,882 on my chart that I've been looking at for a while. Now, where do I get this white line? It comes from way back over here to the left. You can see resistance here and here, little resistance here, nice support area here. The price of Bitcoin has found this white horizontal line once again. You can see nice support, the same way it was back here. Nice support, nice support. Now we've got this trend line on top. Now there's only 2 data points, but this is my I call this my little kaleidoscope. Back here to the left, I've erased a bunch of different little patterns. This is it's just one pattern after the next. I'll show you my trade here in a little bit. And I'm in hedge mode. I'm long and I'm short. So we're going to put this white line here, or color this white line here, and we'll turn this guy yellow. I should have just done that before I started the video. Let's scoot him back just a touch. Okay. There. Now you can see it. That yellow triangle there. Now this has a bullish tendency to it. And what I've been watching, and I'm short and I'm long. Now I messed up a long trade up here. I'll show you here in a second. We'll go down to the 5-minute chart and I'll just show you where I made a mistake. But I just let it run to the downside and let it go underwater because I'm in a short and I wasn't sure how far it was going to go down. But interesting thing here is it's kind of a Batman top. See his left ear here, his right ear here. See that? The structure here. All right, now it's come back down. And so I can basically sit here and I was like, this is going to happen, right? But I already have my money in a swing trade. So I don't have the time to sit here. I want to say this because this might be helpful to some people. They say that making the first $100,000 is the hardest thing you'll ever do in trading and investing. And that's true. I've heard that several times at different places. And I do believe that's true because you just simply don't have enough. And also, I think it's also because there's a 10,000 hour rule. You know, you do something for 10,000 hours before, and then you're basically a professional at that point. Now you're always going to keep learning stuff, but 10,000 hour rule, you become a professional at doing something. That would be, 5 years of working somewhere, like a full-time job for 5 years. It's about right. You're going to see basically what you need to see to become a pro. And I'm not quite there yet, but I do think that the 100,000 hour, 10,000 hour rule probably coincides with making your first 100,000. I would just go out on a limb and say the 10,000 hour rule and $100,000 is the hardest time you'll ever have in trading and investing. I think those probably coincide pretty good with each other. But let's not go down too far a rabbit hole. But what I want to show you here is kind of a neat structure here. We've kind of got kind of a head and shoulders. It's not really a head and shoulders, but see this here? Let me take my magnet off. See this here from this white horizontal line I talked about earlier? We've kind of got this shoulder here, and we've kind of got this Batman head, right? It's kind of a Batman top kind of looking thing. And then it comes back down to the white line here, and here's his right shoulder here. Now, this isn't a thing of beauty, but that's pretty good. I've been watching this for some time, and I was leaning towards it coming down to this white line. And it went a little further down, as you can see. It came all the way down to 94,000 300, but just just a wiki week and right back up, and that's interesting. So I would. It's interesting now with this yellow triangles here. Watch it for it to come. Maybe test the bottom again, and in this triangle, do something. And I think this is going to break up. And now the target for this triangle coincides with the bottom of this red channel here. I do think it's going to be December 3rd when it breaks out of the triangle. This could be December 4th, December 5th up here. This is the hourly chart, so this could probably be over with by December 4th, I suppose. I do expect this breakout to be soon. That's why I'm making this video. Now, it could come to the downside, right? Now, it could come to the downside. If it comes down to the downside, what could happen? I don't like the downside too much here. If it did, I would watch this level here. Now, my last video, I talked about my last video. We were over here in this ballpark here, and I was saying if it came down, right, see this area here where this pump started. I was saying watch this area here, watch it for it to come there, and look at that. I said 91,500. It actually came down to 90,900. But that's the ballpark I was talking about. Look at that. It did exactly what I was saying. And then this would be Thanksgiving pump. Into Thanksgiving. Now Thanksgiving is over. And why did I say that? Because it's the same type. This just happens over and over and over, right? See where the rapid pump starts? It goes way up here, and look where it comes. Boom! The whole thing comes back out. See? And so now there's a pump here. Maybe if it comes down to the downside, boom! It might be coming back down to that. Let's just say 91,000. Now, why do I say that? But if you go back to the left, there's lots of support and resistance. I don't want to make this video longer. It has to be. So if it comes to the downside, I'd watch about 91,000. And this purple line here is actually the Fibonacci level that Bitcoin recently busted through. This one here. This is if it came down further, you'd watch this purple line. That's the 89,400. Maybe a wick down there or something. I don't think it's going to go that low, but it could. But I'm making this video because what I think is going to happen, and right, I can sit here and watch this and say this is going to happen, and but my money is already wrapped up in a hedge swing trade, so I can't really take advantage of it. But let me show you. See this green horizontal line? This is where I'm in at on my long at 97,400. See this green line? Let's go to the 5-minute chart. I just want to show you this. Why do I do this hedge mode swing trade? Because I don't have my first 100,000 yet, right? I don't have the time to sit here. I have to work. I'm like most everyone else that's going to be watching this video, right? I've got to go out and work and pay for things. I just don't simply have the time to sit here. I've been close a couple times and made a couple bad mistakes, that I've learned from, and this is just a learning process. And the one thing I can say, if you're brand new to this and you got a bunch of money, don't stick it all in here, right? Stay small. But I just want to show you what I was doing here. Why did I long way up here? What I was doing is I was sitting here and I was playing this little red channel here, right? I was just in my short. I'd closed my long down multiple times for profit and kept opening it back up, right? And so I was in a short. I was looking to get back in my long, and I was playing the bottom of this red channel here, and I was going to try to play a slight little pump up to this ballpark. Now, that yellow triangle wasn't there yet. I thought it was going to bounce up, come up to about this area here and then come back down. But it didn't. See, it just dropped, boom, and it dropped when I wasn't looking. So I just let it run and went underwater on my long because I don't care. I have a short open as well, and so I'm just letting it run. No big deal. Now, I'm not saying anyone to do that, but I do want to open your eyes. Let's go back to the hourly. So I'm just letting my long run. So what I think is going to happen, and I'll be looking to get out of my long for a profit. Like this green horizontal line is my long. I'm thinking this is going to pop. Oh, let's see. I just turned this recorder on to start talking, so I had to apologize. 98,000. The target for this yellow triangle is about $3,000. Right, you take the this vertical here from the top is say 98. And this white line, this is say 95. That's a little more than 3,000. So what I was saying earlier is if it broke out from here, let's just use the 96,000. Now these two white horizontal lines are in play as well. Right, there's going to be probably a little resistance support there, but the main thing I want to watch about, there's no big deal. It's going to go up or down below those lines. It's not anything huge. I just should mention that you can see a little support recently, and here last hour it was resistance, the white line. But anyways, say it broke out here at 96,000 on that would be 6 p.m. That's on UTC time, December 3rd. I should change that to Central Time. But this is December 3rd as I make this video at 2:56 a.m. Central Time. You will be seeing this video December 3rd in North America. Say it broke out here at 96,000. The target is here. Long story short, stop stuttering. This is why I'm turning the video on. Boom. Look, that's 99,000 on the dot right there, the bottom of that red channel, the big red channel, right? So that means something to me. That makes me like this yellow triangle a lot. Now, if you're not experienced, you need to learn how to use stop losses. And I'm not using stop. I'm just using my short as a stop loss against my long. It's not a stop loss, but they're protecting each other. So I don't really care. Here's where I'm in profit right here at this green line, right? And I'll be looking to take profit on my long up here. And then I'll be looking for the rejection. Now I'm already in a short. And I just don't have the time to sit here and day trade at this point. So, and then look for it to come down. Who knows what it's going to look like? Maybe it does something like this. Who knows? But this is the main thing I'm looking for. I'm looking for this yellow triangle to break up, and I'm looking for a rejection off the bottom of that red triangle. In a nutshell, 96 to 99,000, I do believe is a pretty tasty move that's inbound. Could be completely wrong. Maybe it breaks down. I covered that. Be safe out there. Learn how to be a responsible trader, investor. And what I mean by that is use risk management. That comes in many forms. Risk management. Do not ape in my opinion. If I just wanted to say something to a brand new person, don't ape in. What aping in means, you just take all your money and boom, right now I'm in. Right? Don't do that. That's bad. And have a good day. Hope you enjoyed it. Later.